Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dial-In and Banyu Shifu?
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. It is you,
What?
unlucky girl.
What the fuck? Ain't no way they tossed her into the what?
Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
No, I have to figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Silum Sadlum Ghost? Hey, it's just... The first time I told Yuzaha and the others about it, they almost died laughing. So I stopped using it. But if you really like that name... I mean, if you have to call me that, I won't stop you.
Can I? Then... Silum Sadlong Ghost?
Why did she deliver it like that? You won't find these easily elsewhere. Quite a few are 4K remastered editions. I went through a lot to get a hold of these. Supernatural, action, and romance movies. How about picking one genre to start with? If you like it, I can supply you with more later. Romance. You and Vivian choose a few romance films and variety shows. She clearly has her own perspective on the genre. Well, everybody, and welcome back to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, where, you know, we've been continuing the main story, because, well, if we don't continue the main story, we kinda can't do, these, because, well, this one, this one, of course, has to do with the main story, but Zach has also been, it's another good thing to have a friend who plays the game and doesn't exactly care about playing events in order of story and stuff, because that means he can tell me where things take place. And so yeah, even joint investigation, this apparently has a story mode to it, so it would be better for me to finish the story before even getting to this point. So that's why I really gotta be focusing on Zenless these next few days, as I've already been doing, but also because there's no more login bonuses for me to be grabbing, so... Dude, I am really hoping that when we finish the story is when most likely when I'm gonna be able to get the next 10 pull, that I fucking get Yi Shengguang, and then let's try to see if we can get the weapon. We probably won't get the weapon, though. Anyway. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come rest your mortal coil," and that's what you're meant to do right now. Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Philium Heights. Oh, for crying out loud, bro. Why are you starting my day off with this woman on my screen? Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Didn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. They need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy. They are now very quiet. Utterly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyu at the crucial moment, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyu pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him. How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those who keep your company. For your sake, you better pray your creator is really as omnipotent as you think. You mean Ye Shion? His little schemes are insignificant. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Ye Shion's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Philium Heights. A new day dawns upon Swabian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Xiaoguang first. Is that Bee-Lion and Bow-Lion bickering outside? Might as well check it out. Dude, come on, I just woke. They're starting me off with all kinds of things. I immediately have to start. What the hell? You're. What? So, I guess at this point, if you get a Bang-Boo, it just shows up for Eos to talk to it. And they're making me do Bang-Boo voices. I just woke up, bro. Man, I'm not ready for all this. Hold on.
Well, Lion, this is all your fault, you troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me? What have I done wrong? Pray tell. It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiaogong a hard waiver for adventure outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains or Master Xiaogong's state of mind while you're guarding Swabian Temple? Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, Sword Ascending the Nine Heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit! How similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Have you forgotten what Master Xiaogong carries? The Qingming Sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the five senses. Yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. You never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my Bang-Boo components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. Yes, you weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded.
The two Bang-Boo lock eyes, glaring at each other and puffed up with anger. Now they're willing to back down. Better not interrupt. Let's go find Xiaoguang instead. I hope you got your voice on you. Xiaoguang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first walked into Swabian Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden? Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
I wonder how it is when Wise says this line. Probably I'm sure he's normal, but while Belle is just all playful about it.
All right. Junior Belle. Present, Senior Xiaoguang.
A faint smile softened Xiaoguang's face.
I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Ishan Shifu gets here. The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I haven't had the chance to show you around yet. Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Alright, I prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang based on Fairy's lifestyle preferences. Maybe I should persuade Xiaoguang to change into them now. It might be nice to change into something else. Casual? Right now? After explaining to Xiaoguang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. After changing clothes, Xiaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. Wow, you look good in anything. Really? That's a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. Bro, you look super sweet and approachable now. We're all ready to go, so let's go. Why don't we change our outfit? Why do we still gotta be wearing the damn, temple outfit? Did you lose your voice while putting that outfit on? Come on now.
Yeah, it's always packed. They've got the hottest gossip, and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out, Xiaoguang?
Bruh, please
I
speak.
once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes. Oh, really? Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
You know, most of the time I can tell a voice actor, like, oh, I could tell, like, for example, like, if Ray Chase is voicing somebody, I can be like, oh, I know that's Ray Chase, no matter how much he tries to change his voice. You can still hear the sound of his voice. You can just tell it's still him. Bro, Sweetie's voice actress is the same voice actress as Alice. I can't even hear her when she voices Sweetie.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely.
Did she say osmanthus?
That would be our Moonvale Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
Okay, when she said melts, I could hear the Alice just very slightly.
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
Okay. I don't... There's a part of me that thinks they're just trying to make a joke about Zhongli right now.
So she heard us. Osmanthus cake. Well, would you like to try it? Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Oh wow, she really wanted in. She just teleported inside.
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon, the tale reaches its climax. But listening carefully to the content, the protagonist of his story happens to be Xiaoguang? Is this gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening. The storyteller recounts Xiaoguang's tales at Yunkui's summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. This storyteller's making it sound so dramatic with all these embellishments. This is embarrassing. I'm dying here. Oh, right. Let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes that Sweetie mentioned. They'll sell out if we wait too long. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of his tale just ran off in panic. You share the osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang.
So, what do you think? I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Xiao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get a goddamn I just knew it! God damn it! Can never do anything. Tell you, man, never fails when I'm trying to start recording stuff. I know they hear my voice. They hear me talking when I'm starting to record things, and they're like, oh, he's talking now, he's awake, let's make him go do things that we could totally just get up and do ourselves, but no. Anyway. The depths of Xiao Guang's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth and is baked the perfect amount of time to bring out both texture and aroma.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then.
Sorry, I just got the craziest thought. Has anyone drawn Alice in Sweetie's outfit and did the whole... It would be someone doing like fan art of being like, oh, it would be Alice like meeting Carol and be like, oh, hello, Mom. You know, to Carol Arna, because you know why? Because she's practically like Wise and Belle's like mom. And then she would be dressed up in Sweetie's outfit and then be like, oh, your son calls me mommy too. Just because of how she... Her voice actress definitely can go from that, like that whole meme.
If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum-Cha Scene always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah. He always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry.
That sounds exactly like how Wise is with Belle from what we know.
He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked, an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him, if you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose?
Okay, hold on. You know, I'm gonna answer these myself, actually. So, an elder of the... okay. Sorry, old man. That's it. You're done. The young man's got a whole life ahead of him. Now, a single bag of... I would be doing the single bag of, like, grain, you know, to keep the person alive. Because, yeah, sure, a manuscript can carry wisdom of centuries, but if I don't know for a fact what the hell that manuscript is, if it's not, like, actually, like, curing something, or really truly going to preserve, like, life, I'm not even gonna bother.
And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds?
Obviously, you go and help the people.
Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path.
Hold on. If I look back at these choices and the way that Yi Xiun seems to be and how he really wants to protect his sister, in a way, you could take these choices as this. It could be that Yi Xiun is saying, if you had a choice to, like, maybe save your Shifu or have yourself be alive, which one would you save? It would be the young man would be her, like save herself. In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. Probably he would say, take the bag of grain so that she could live, forget the manuscript that she would almost probably sacrifice herself to get for people. And when facing calamity, he obviously would want his sister to protect herself and not go and sacrifice herself for others, even against impossible odds, which is exactly what his nightmare is, with the Qingming sword taking her over.
I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
God damn it.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Damn it, where'd your voice go? You get so excited you lost your voice? Oh, over there. It's Senior Jingwong and Senior Songtua. Looks like we've got new intel. Come on, let's go check it out. Meanwhile, Avocado over there is probably trying to ask Miss Emi out on a date.
Junior Belle, Xiaoguang.
You're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Belle.
Thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Waifei Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Song Chao, Jing Yun, and Bolian head off full sprint.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiaoguang takes the first step towards Swabian Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Philium Heights, Daiwan and Zhao are exchanging intel. Oh great, this again?
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again.
Did I ask for the exposition on Sarah? I don't care, bro. She's the antagonist. What? I don't care. She's irredeemable. Don't try to give me no sad backstory or bullshit I don't care about. And why am I learning it from the little bunny girl? In dialing. I told you guys this last time. I can't take their conversation seriously.
The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists. Vanished for a few years? Here is where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident, but Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
There are moments where I really do wish I had a face cam, because if you could see my face when she said that, it was of the fucking look of, no shit, there's something fishy. What?
It's just a guess. And I wouldn't dare spread anything that sounds like slander against the city administration.
No, it doesn't help us out. Let's move along.
A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back. The array works by absorbing
I'm sorry,
But
I'm just looking at what's
people don't
important
know
here.
is, to keep the ethereals sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raised, which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
So you go become a key for the array, and then, yeah.
Yeshuan's parents once investigated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yeshuyun the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. What if you find the array with them and get Banyu to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so, drain its power dry. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it. What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
There's something like, I'm sure that Banyue... Shut up. I'm sure that Banyue and Diawan, like, at the end of this quest are gonna be like, no, I won't take his core, he's a good robot. But, like, until you completed the story and see that outcome, it's like, how the fuck is Banyue Shifu working best with Diawan, someone who's literally trying to practically steal his heart?
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns. Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
What do you mean you don't waste sympathy on living what? What? Then why would you be... What?
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of dial-in. As a Krampus.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle. Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old... Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone.
What do you mean? Who?
That's a secret. As for the truth about Banyue I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies or cover-ups.
Why is a customer... Dude, I can't take them seriously with the background you have given these characters. I am not going to fucking find a customer service agent fucking intimidating, even if they are part of the Krampus people. Like, come on. I can't take them seriously. Personally, just for me, the whole 2.x story has definitely had some highs and some lows. And, like, dang. Anyway, we're gonna end this episode.